Hey, what's up guys? Fish Tank Mike here. Today we're going to be checking out Kevin the Betta Fish's aquarium and talking about 5 things that I think every betta tank needs. So here we are back at Kevin's house, guys. You guys saw him recently in the All My Aquariums video, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about his tank in today's video. The first thing I think that every betta fish tank needs is a good tank. I realize that that's not something that's in the tank, but it's really important, guys. I realize that a lot of you guys watching this video are not new to fish keeping or new to keeping a betta fish, but a decent amount of people that see this video might be. So I think it's important to highlight some of these things. And you know, when it comes to picking a tank, there's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of different opinions as far as what is a good size of a betta fish aquarium, guys. I'm not here to make up any really strict rules, guys, but I will say if you are going to keep a betta fish, just make sure that you treat it with respect like any other animal that you might bring into your home. The main reason why keeping a betta in a bowl or a really small aquarium is not the best thing in the world is because oftentimes it doesn't make it easy to add equipment to it. When you search betta aquarium on Amazon, there's a lot of results. I would say skip these top few choices and then go down to like this Marineland setup or this Fluval. They come with everything you need and they have filters and stuff built in. So if you're brand new to fish keeping and this is going to be your first betta fish, I would recommend something like this. If you want to go the custom route, say have a setup that looks something more along the lines of this, there's a lot of other choices. Just get yourself a normal aquarium. This one happens to be, I think, like 11 gallons. Waterbox Aquariums make some really nice stuff if you want to go the custom route. The number 2 thing that your betta fish tank needs is a heater. Betta fish are not going to do well if they're just hanging out at room temperature. We maintain this aquarium at about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect for betta fish. Kind of hard to see, guys, but we have this little Skillshare heater in the back of the aquarium next to the input of the filter. So heater heats up, sucks in the warm water, passes it through the filter, and then throughout the aquarium. There isn't one specific temperature that's perfect for a betta fish, but you want to keep them in the upper 70s to lower 80s. This is going to help prevent a lot of the different diseases and problems that you can have with a betta fish, guys. The stress related to a fluctuating temperature or a cold temperature is a lot. So if you avoid weird temperatures, you're also going to avoid a lot of the common ailments that betta fish can have. Before we talk about number 3, guys, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online video learning community with thousands of in-depth classes created by professionals. I'm actually about to take a course here on how to use Adobe Premiere Pro so I can try and make better videos for you guys. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but that's a huge learning curve for me and I need some help. There's also a ton of other skills and things that you can learn on Skillshare. I think what I like most about Skillshare is that you don't have to waste a ton of your time searching all over the internet, sifting through all the incomplete videos or slightly off-topic content trying to learn more about something. It's already all here, packaged nicely and ready for you to absorb. So check out Skillshare. There's a link in the description that if you use, you can join and get your first 2 months free. Okay guys, back to the list. Number 3 is going to be some type of a filter. On this aquarium we have an Awaza hang-on back canister filter. It's called the Filto Smart 60, but you can use a lot of different stuff. Over here on the other betta fish tank upstairs, we have an Azu hang-on back filter, very inexpensive and good option for smaller tanks. Like having a heater, a filter is also going to be a super important factor in keeping your betta fish healthy. Filters help to convert toxic ammonia to less toxic nitrate and help keep your betta fish safe. Isn't that right, Kevin? The 4th thing that I think every betta fish aquarium needs is plants, which you can see in this aquarium. We have a ton of different live plants and Kevin absolutely loves it. Similar to the action of the bacteria in the filter, our plants are going to remove certain nutrients that in high concentrations can be harmful to our fish. Fish also really like a densely planted tank, guys, because they like to go and lay on plants, they like to swim through them, and it's something that's more close to what they experience in the wild. Some of my favorite plants for betta aquariums are in this tank. So we have some moss here, any kind will be good. We got some hair grass down in the bottom. We have some small Java fern mats that help fill out the aquascape. And then we have a couple stem plants. We have this baby tears as well as some Rotala macrandra that are both stem plants which are going to kind of continuously grow and fill out the area for Kevin. The last thing that I think every betta aquarium needs, guys, is something that we have had off of the tank while filming, and that is going to be a lid. Not all betta fish are going to jump out of the tank, but you never know, so you want to be prepared. This is not the best lid in the world. This is some polycarbonate that we got from Lowe's that we had to cut because we have this driftwood and some equipment sticking out of the tank. You can tell that it's warping a little bit here, and that's mostly because I got a pretty thin piece. Glass will obviously be the best option, but because we had to cut it, that was going to make using glass a little tough. A lot of people have betta fish in tanks where they don't have lids. They keep them in bowls where they certainly don't have lids, and they don't have any issues. I like to think of jumping as more of an individual personality trait. For example, Richard over here has never attempted to jump out of a tank. We've had him in aquariums without lids before, but we do have a lid on here just in case, because you never know. So save yourself from a potentially traumatic experience, guys. Nobody likes it when a fish jumps. It's not a fun day. So do those 5 things, and I think you're going to have a lot easier of a time with your new betta aquarium. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Also, check out the link in the description for the Skillshare opportunity. I want to thank them once again for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.